Welcome. This video provides practical tips on how to budget for the costs of implementing AI and IoT products, focusing on the hardware and software factors. We will dive deep into how to outline clear product goals, research the costs, create a budget, and gather funds. When designing an IoT product, it is highly important to consider long-term costs and benefits, and how to balance the upfront investment with ongoing expenses. So, it is important to clearly identify your goals. Having specific goals for your technology implementation is crucial when it comes to developing an AI and IoT product. It ensures alignment with business objectives, helps prioritize development efforts, enables measurement of success, facilitates collaboration, and provides a basis for iteration and improvement. Imagine that you are on a team for a product called Whereabout, a home location monitoring system for seniors with Alzheimer's. For context, Alzheimer's disease is the most common type of dementia. Currently, around 5.8 million seniors in the US have Alzheimer's disease. One of the symptoms of this debilitating disease is that people often forget how to get to familiar places and begin to wander around their home environment, be it a house, nursing home, or otherwise. This problem can also lead to patients leaving their house and getting lost outside. To address this, you are on a cross-disciplinary team designing Whereabout to alert caretakers and family members of the wearer's location indoors, and send notifications when it is time to step in and help. Furthermore, your team intends on recording motion patterns within the home with the express intent of predicting when a person needs assistance, or might be lost within their home environment. Here are a list of clear, specific system goals for Whereabout. Accurately monitor the senior's location and movements within the home to ensure their safety. Provide real-time alerts to caregivers or family members if the senior leaves a designated safe area or enters a restricted area. Integrate with other IoT devices in the home, such as smart door locks or security cameras, to provide a comprehensive monitoring solution. Use machine learning algorithms to analyze data collected from the system and provide insights into the senior's behavior and health status. Provide a user-friendly interface for caregivers to manage and monitor the system, including setting up alerts and reviewing data. Ensure the security and privacy of the senior's data, including implementing appropriate access controls and encryption measures. Now that we have identified some clear goals, let us break down the different types of costs associated with AI and IoT products. When designing AI and IoT products, you should consider the costs associated with hardware, software, staffing, data storage, network, marketing, and legal. Hardware. This includes the cost of physical devices required to create the monitoring system, such as sensors, cameras, GPS devices, and other components necessary to collect and process data. Software. This includes the cost of developing, implementing, and maintaining the software necessary to operate the monitoring system. Staffing. This includes hiring and training personnel required to design, install, configure, and maintain the system. Data storage. This includes the cost of storing and managing the data generated by the monitoring system. Network. This includes setting up and maintaining the network infrastructure necessary to support the monitoring system. Marketing. This includes promoting the monitoring system to potential customers. Legal. This includes the cost of complying with relevant laws and regulations related to privacy, data protection, and security. Back to our use case. The Whereabout product includes a wristband for the patient, RFID tags for indoor doors, and an installation guide for the caregiver app. The Whereabout wristband reads RFID tags on indoor doors to provide the caregiver with location updates as the senior moves around their home. Data will be collected to predict wandering patterns and potential locations. Future features may include heart rate sensing for correlation with medical metrics. In order to successfully implement this, we need to know how much we will need to invest upfront to implement the AI and IoT technologies, as well as the ongoing costs associated with their use. For Whereabout, let's focus only on the software and hardware costs. Hardware costs include the physical devices required to create the monitoring system. The cost of the hardware may vary depending on the quality, quantity, and functionality of the devices. Here are some hardware components that could be used in the Whereabout product, along with their estimated costs. Consider competitive advantage when choosing electronic components for the Whereabout product. A lithium-ion battery would be used for its longer life, lightweight design, and convenience for the patient. To estimate the costs of electronic components, you can use DigiKey, Mouser, Octopart, Aero Electronics, or Newark. Software costs for the monitoring system include development, implementation, and maintenance. It may also include licensing and data storage costs, which can vary depending on the volume of data. Machine learning and data analysis costs will vary based on algorithm complexity. Cloud-based storage solutions like Amazon Web Services are available. You would need to go into more detail about the relevance of these costs to your project, but this is a good starting point. Now that we have identified the potential costs, let us discuss strategies for creating a budget and how to prioritize expenses. Prioritize expenses based on importance. Determine which expenses are essential to the functionality of the system and which ones can be deferred or eliminated if necessary. For example, if whereabouts' primary goal is to monitor the senior's location and movements, investing in high-quality RFID tracking sensors and software may be more critical than investing in advanced AI algorithms for analyzing their behavior. Identify the key features and components. Make a list of these features and components, along with their estimated costs, to have a clear idea of the total expenditure. For whereabout, this includes the hardware and software required to monitor the senior's location, movements, and activities, as well as the costs for advertising, packaging, and shipping the product. Consider the ongoing expenses, such as maintenance and support costs, software upgrades, and subscription fees for cloud-based services, as they can add up over time. You still want to make a profit. Allocate resources based on the budget. Consider where you can save costs, such as using open-source software or opting for more affordable hardware alternatives, without compromising the quality and effectiveness of the system. Review and adjust the budget regularly. This process will help you to stay within your financial means and ensure the longevity of the system. Now that you have budgeted for your AI and IoT product, you're probably thinking, where am I going to get the money? Here are some common funding sources that entrepreneurs and businesses consider. Personal savings. Entrepreneurs may consider using personal savings to finance early-stage projects, as it avoids giving up equity or paying interest to investors. However, it's important to weigh the financial risks and benefits, ensuring that potential returns outweigh personal financial risks. Grants. There are various government and private organizations that offer grants for innovative AI and IoT projects. These grants can provide funding for research, development, and commercialization of products. Some notable organizations that offer such grants include the National Science Foundation, NSF, Small Business Innovation Research, SBIR, and National Institutes of Health, NIH. Venture capital funding. Venture capitalists are investors who provide funding to startups and businesses that show potential for high growth and profitability. Many VC firms specialize in investing in AI and IoT products and can provide not only funding but also valuable expertise, networks, and resources. Crowdfunding. This is a popular way of raising funds for a product or project through online platforms. Partnerships. Partners can include technology companies, universities, research institutions, and industry associations. Accelerator and incubator programs. There are ones that support early-stage startups and provide funding, mentorship, and resources to help them grow and succeed. Many of these programs focus on AI and IoT products and can provide valuable guidance and support to entrepreneurs. In conclusion, understanding the costs associated with AI and IoT technologies helps businesses allocate their resources more effectively. Businesses that can successfully implement AI and IoT technologies stand to gain a competitive advantage in their industry. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my latest uploads.